So I should probably still have the echo here. Okay, so now there should be no echo.
And just looking, that outlane's
Wrong.
pretty much all the way
Am I
down.
wrong?
So this is
Am I
not
wrong?
the drainiest of whitewaters. I hadn't even looked at it before.
Oh, yeah.
Where is he starting here? He's starting Whirlpool Challenge. That's a 2-ball multi-ball.
Yes, a little bit still.
And when you're trying to score points on this multi-ball, you shoot the Bigfoot.
Can you hear
if you want to advance the rafts, then you can do that too.
Can you hear both of us distinctly? Chris is kind of standing over John.
He backhands a disaster drop. That's one drop.
Yeah, you beat Kevin. You're doing
Ooh, there it is.
Good. You can see the
combo.
mind that he uses to play pinball, and it's kind of scary.
So you can relight the kickback by these three red stand-ups up there. As you notice, his kickback was not lit there, and he got the left drain. So he's going to start man overboard. That's a hurry up on any of the lit shots, any of the lit hazard shots. So he has no way out lit. That's pretty much the easiest shot to hit in this game. Even though you guys saw me missing it a few times going for vacation last time. Nice shot. Locks the ball. Hopefully hit the Insanity Falls. Got the Bigfoot bluff instead. And we're looking at just a disaster drop to go to raft 10. And he's handling the kick out really nicely. He's almost into multi-ball too. Nice shot. Looks like trouble. And it is. So I think John's starting to get a little more comfortable in the game. Gonna take another crack at it.
Okay. Probably still a little bit of a whisper.
So we really didn't set up an easy objective for people to get to on this whitewater. We didn't have a good consensus on that. The objectives, the challenges we had were completing Wet Willies and getting to vacation, both of which are going to take a good bit of skill and a pretty long game compared to the challenges we had on Tron, which was Disc Super Jackpot, and Wizard of Oz, which was Horse of a Different Color. Horse of a Different Color was achieved by about 15 different people, and the fastest time that we had for that was 30 seconds, a very impressive 30 seconds by Pinball Joe himself. Today we have two people who've achieved Wet Willies, and by achieving Wet Willies, I mean that the player got to Wet Willies, hit all 7 shots, and then collected the 100 million traveling jackpot. And the fastest time to that was 6:28 today. That could certainly be improved upon. We really weren't going for that too much. I was focusing on vacation, and the fastest time to vacation was 7 minutes, 25 seconds. That's the thing about hitting disaster drop really like clean like that. It can come precariously close to straight down the middle. I like to backhand it, but I will hit it straight up a lot too, like you did. You got unlucky there. Hey, nice shot. You're getting the feel for that. John is getting the feel for that skill shot and the Insanity Falls shot. And he rattles it up there into starting multi-ball.
Hey, Chris, can you pull on that? Down there. Pull it so it comes out of the computer.
Say that again?
Just pull on this one so it comes out. Go down, pull this out of the computer.
Pull this towards me. Okay, just take it out.
Just unplug it.
Gosh.
Just pull.
I got it. Okay, I just went making sure I pulled the right one. Because The wool is all tangled up.
You're totally good.
So we are in whitewater multi-ball. The game didn't want to quite give him that cradle. Nice little ball control by John there. I like it. And he is picking off rafts left and right. Boom. Oh, spoke too soon. That was nice. It's just the flippers are really shallow here, so the trap is pretty tough. He gets the jackpot. A single jackpot, but a jackpot nonetheless. And I said single because triples are available, but only if you hit 3 shots right at the very beginning of the multi-ball. When it first kicks the balls out, you have to hit 1, 2, 3 jackpots to get triple jackpots. Boomerang bend. That's a tough shot right there, boomerang bend. I'm not saying it's as tough as a gem shot, but it's still pretty tough. It's no horse of a different color collect, but maybe just about as tough as that. Pretty tough. Nice bounces over by John. Nice patience there on that. And he starts man overboard. So I believe the only shot that's lit is that left orbit. That's the only one I'm seeing. So hopefully he handles this kick out well. Seems like he's been handling it better than I did. And but sometimes he gets some of that, and sometimes that wants to go down the right out lane. So that's a dangerous way to play it sometimes. And I guess the game's level.
Is that hard to do?
That is 2 drops, so if he hits that again, that will award him the next hazard, which would stop this mode. But off the right flipper and down the middle. So we were watching John get better and better at this game. How you like it so far? Okay. You can play as much as, nobody's waiting to play, so go for it. Do you like the objective going for wet willies, or do you want something else? Okay, good. It's having a little trouble there. Sometimes it can even take like 5 or 6 tries. Also, as you notice, lots of times it's not making this loop, eating up some time on that. And sometimes it even kicks it out, spins out into the left. But it sounds like I'm complaining a lot here, but actually this game is really nice. And we are really thankful for Replay FX for giving us these games to play all the time we've been here and the days to come here. I think it's about 10 days total. And Replay FX has just given us like the cream of the crop games, basically. They've given us beautiful games here. We had Addams Family. Currently the lineup is Attack from Mars, Wizard of Oz, Monster Bash. We have a Medieval Madness we have yet to bring out. We put down the Tron game from earlier, another perennial favorite among players. So Replay FX really hooked us up, and we encourage everybody to go out to Replay FX. That's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's billed as the largest arcade in the universe, and it certainly sounds like it will be, as they're going to have 700 games set up, 700 pinball and arcade games, thousands of console games from what I understand, and even like obstacle course, all kinds of crazy stuff, sumo wrestling stuff. Just a lot of fun for the whole family. So go check that out if you can. That's Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Replay FX, July 30th to August 2nd.
700
in downtown
games,
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
More reasonable expectation.
Nice shot by John. Pretty satisfying shot. It's typically a pretty easy shot on a whitewater, hitting that Insanity Falls. Whitewater's always been a favorite of mine, and I didn't get to play it a lot when it first came out, and maybe that's why I like it so much now. So I didn't play it to death back in the early 90s. There just wasn't one around me. I played a lot on location, but we never had a whitewater around me where I was living at in Virginia Beach. And that almost went into the lock. It actually did. If I was playing, I could have felt it, but I couldn't tell if I was going to go in or not. So John is in whitewater multi-ball. That's jackpot 1, and he doesn't go for jackpot 2. And he gets the ball just rolling back and forth. So hopefully you can pick up some rafts here. If you were playing for points, you would really want to get those initial jackpots and be in double or triple jackpots, because that makes all the difference. It's so disappointing when you're playing for points and you only get 1 jackpot to begin with, because then basically you're stuck with 20 million jackpots where you could have been getting 60 million jackpots. So this kickback has an extraordinarily long grace period on it, but if John wants to light it back up, he's going to have to complete those 3 red stand-ups in the middle right of the play field. He's got one of them lit so far, but he'll need to hit the other two to relight the kickback. Either that or get back into multi-ball, because when you're in multi-ball, the kickback relights. Whitewater, just a great game for its time, super creative. And the Whitewater Vacation Jackpot, still one of the best. Copied many, many times. And never done as well as it has been done in Whitewater. And if you were watching earlier, you saw a few, probably about 5 vacations or so.
Oh, wow.
And John fumbles that kick out. It's not a gimme handling that kick out. On some Whitewaters, you can just hold the right flipper up, but on a lot of them, it likes to roll up the in lane, and it comes back down the in lane usually, but it goes to the out lane enough times that it's just not worth going for. John hits the unlit Bigfoot bluff. And when you do that, it usually shows you your vacation planner. I believe on early ROMs of Whitewater, there wasn't even a vacation planner that was being shown all the time. And so it was that much more exciting when you got to Vacation Jackpot because it was a surprise. So he's in Bigfoot Hotfoot, and if he wants to play this mode, he's going to hit the Bigfoot bluff shot. And you'll go into Bigfoot's cave and steal your stuff back that, well, you're not really stealing it, you're taking your stuff back that Bigfoot stole from you. And no kickback relight there for John, and suffers a left out lane. Yes. The question was, can you stack locks? And the answer is yes. You certainly can. Is that? Okay. All right.
Yo, what's up, Drew?
You gonna stick with this game? Had enough of this game?
I would switch it.
Huh?
I'd switch it.
You would switch it. What do the chat room people say? They're tired of Whitewater?
They say Whitewater or Monster Bash. Start Gold Rush multi-ball. You know how to do that?
I did that earlier. It's you have to get it in the lost mine. Do you actually shoot the lost mine on purpose?
Well, I mean, Drew's saying just do it.
Oh, Drew wants to see a gold rush. All right. Well, it's probably not going to happen because I don't ever shoot the lost mine. It's a really tough shot. It's one of the toughest shots in pinball, and there's no reason to shoot it. Oh, I'm so late.
In like 30 minutes.
Oh.
It's not a hard shot. You just don't know how to shoot it.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
It's backhanded.
Oh.
You got it out? Cool.
Get it in the lost mine. I don't know, Drew. There's just so little clearance. All I'm doing is hitting that post. I don't know if you can see it. Asking me to hit the lost mine. What are you talking about? Oh, it's in the lost mine. Oh, that's a shot right there.
Because they know how to manage food, fast food.
Oh, what do you want? Give me that gold rush. That's just too easy. You got to give me a tougher objective than that. Is that all you wanted was gold rush?
Oh, you got gold rush multi-ball.
Yeah. No, what do you want? Give me something. Give me something else. What else do you want? I'm taking requests from the field there. What does Drew want next? Yeehaw! It's a gold rush. I'll get gold rush again. Is that what he wants? I don't know. No comment from Drew?
It's multi-ball.
I got it.
Okay.
Now it's over.
Okay.
It's a pretty pointless multi-ball. It's just 250,000 points a switch. So, and that, all you want to do...
So he's joking. He wants
I don't
to see
know.
5x multi-ball.
5x Jackbox?
5x jackpot.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with this mic. Hey, you can hear me or you can't hear me?
Me? I can hear you.
Not you. You can hear me through there.
No.
Yeah, no, you can hear me with my voice and being 2 meters away from me.
You're the one that chose to spend an entire week.
I know, right? No, it's awesome. He keeps saying, I'm really literal, Joe, and I'm like trying to like say something, and he's like, it's like an analogy or metaphor or something. He's like, what do you mean? It's like, I'm like, no, man, I'm just like saying I'm hungry. I mean, I'm hungry. I wonder why.
Oh, what the hell is that? What is going on here? All right. Get in the Bigfoot bluff shot.
Like
Bigfoot's the best. He is the best diverter in pinball history. Bigfoot. Much better than just a little diverter, like a little piece of metal or something. He's a little furry Bigfoot pushing the ball around. It's awesome. How do you not like Bigfoot? All right. So what do we got here? I want to shoot that.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Chris is at this level. Let's save that. And I am now at this level. That I'm gonna think is fixing the problem. Should probably be
Pressure shot right here.
Might put back on a headset.
No pressure. No pressure at all. So start thinking about something else now.
What are you doing? Is that 5x?
It'll be okay if I hit this way out. That's 5x.
Now there's background. Okay, bear with me.
Get in there. Get in there.
Bear with me.
Scream. Scream what, Willie? And as you can see now, I get double jackpots because I got 2 of them.
Meltdown Twitch stream.
What next?
Okay. That config. Oh, those people are loud.
Oh, you bastard. That's my favorite part of the game right there. It's not happening as much as it was before. All right, what's next? What else does Drew want?
Secret of the cow.
Secret of the cow. Okay.
You know how to do that?
It's on the mystery. You have to have the cow from Bigfoot Hotfoot.
Okay.
If I'm remembering correctly. Maybe it's a camera. You have to have something from Bigfoot Hotfoot, and then you go into mystery and you get Secret of the Cow. Yeah, Secret of the Cow, sure. Uh-oh, that's right. Uh-oh, Bigfoot, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, a camera, that's right. Camera time. Cha-ching. Yeah, that's ball 3. So, no Secret of the Cow.
We'll try Secret of the Cow. Just
Secret of the Cow. Yeah, Secret of the Cow, sure.
Because we are dumping this game here. So I'm...
Shout out to Pinball Joe here.
Level
I'll probably put a JS up for him.
Okay, how's this? Terrible still. Thank you for the. What? Huh? What?
Give you a little JS there. All right, so we're going for Bigfoot hot foot targets. Oh,
Yeah,
and this is definitely not something I normally shoot for. So I guess I have excuses is what I'm saying. But not gonna happen like that, I guess. And not like that either. All right, there's one. What does it say? Bigfoot and 2. That means I have to hit both those targets 2 more times. Bounce it over. And these are the 2 Bigfoot hotfoot targets I'm talking about right here. These 2 white stand-ups. I've completed it 1 time. I got to complete it 2 more times. And when I do complete it the 2nd time, it's going to start Bigfoot hotfoot. His head's going to start spinning. His skinny leg's going to catch on fire on the DMD, and I'm going to start taking stuff out of his cave. His cave is right here, so that's what's going to happen.
Your ideas.
Oh, there it is. That's hotfoot 2. I need a 3rd one.
Drew, wish you're up here, man.
So I'm going to hit those, hopefully hit these stand-ups right here. Oh. And I just manhandled the game. Got away with it. Try to clip that one. Oh. And we are in hotfoot. See a skinny leg? Yeah.
Okay, now what?
Now I'm going to shoot that cave. Oh, yeah. That's a map? Uh-oh, I was right. I missed that shot. How do I miss the easiest shot in pinball? I rattled that one. I'm not sure I'm going to get to the cow. Oh, yeah, I think I will. Maybe. Gotta hurry up here. Oh, bricked it. Man, I kept bricking the easiest shot in pinball. So I'm going to have to start Bigfoot hotfoot again. And there's the one that's furthest away from me. So I completed it there one time. That's going to be a tilt. Yeah, I can get away with that. Oh, tilt. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a great insanity falls. Good thing I had the kickback, right? Nasty. Insanity falls. And his got Bigfoot on fire again. Oh, and it went in the lock. Beautiful. There's the camera. And I need the next one. I need the cow. There's the cow. Ka-ching. And I just let it drain for some reason. So now that I have the cow, I need to get to Mystery Canyon. And that's one of the Boulder Awards over here. And I'm 3 away, so I could try to, actually 4 away. I'd rather just put the ball on the pop bumpers and hope I get a little closer than that. Not like that. Uh-oh. Huh? And that put it right back at man overboard. That's no good. Let's try that again. That's even worse. I'm down at Whirlpool Challenge. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now I'm only 2 away, so I'm going to go for it now. This first one's going to be Advanced Raft. So that advances the raft. That's fine. I mean, but the next award is Mystery Canyon. Unfortunately, I have multi-ball lit. I'm going to try the John method here. I'm just not as good at it. So I'm not going to really play this multi-ball. I'm just going to shoot the left ramp and then let it drain out. Because I don't want to move anything. I don't want to move the Boulder Garden Awards at all. Uh-oh, that is trouble. I could see that coming. Oh, man. I have to play that again, I guess, because that didn't work out. Sorry about that. We will get the secret of the cow. It's no vacation jackpot, but we will get some. No. Oh, danger, danger. And nice paddling, I guess. Man, those white targets are eluding me here. All right, here we go. There's one. No white target that time. All right. I knew if I moved it any more than that, it would have tilted, I think. Well, maybe not. Nah, that's why I didn't do vacation very fast. All right. So hot foot in 2. Hot foot in 1. Yeah, those targets are dangerous. All right. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should get back to trying for vacation, huh? I'm just joking. We'll get this done here. Might have to take my coat off. All right. Have to get serious on the whitewater here. Oh. All right. So that's no good. Guess there's a reason I don't ever go for these targets. I can't do it very well. All right. Little backhand, boom. And into Bigfoot, hot foot. And it's going to take 4 shots. Oh, and I'm already messing up here. It's not good. Not good at all, man. All right, well, I got one thing. Still no secret of the cow. Hot foot in 2. Relight the kickback. Hot foot in 1. And man, it just almost wants to drain every time off that. And hot foot. Found a key. Maybe a camera. And cow is there. Ka-ching. I'll go ahead and hit it a few more times, hopefully, just for the fun of it. You can see it gives 10 million. Secret of the cow, I have the cow now, but the secret of the cow is going to be awarded on the Mystery Canyon. If you have the cow like I do now I need to go to Mystery Canyon. I got the cow, but I have to go to Mystery Canyon to get the secret of the cow. So I'm going to try to put it in the pop bumpers and change, because I'm on Whirlpool right now, and that's really far away from the mystery. So I'm going to put it in here, hopefully scramble it up a little bit. No, that's on 5x now. That's actually the worst it could be. So I'll try again, hopefully. Put it back up in there. Little tap over. Put it in the pops. I'm 3 away now. There's extra ball, then there's raft, then there's mystery of the canyon, mystery canyon. I might as well try to make it, see if I can't get it right on there. You know, why not? That's one closer, so I'll go ahead and I'll work with that. So that's the raft, and for the rest of this ball now, since I have a camera, that's one of my favorite things in whitewater. When you have the camera, then you take a picture. You get a goofy Bigfoot picture every time you hit a shot, except for No Way Out. No Way Out doesn't give it to you, but every other shot's going to give me a goofy Bigfoot picture. He'll be like, ooh, and making little faces, and upside down, and picking his nose. It's all kinds of cool Bigfoot pictures, and we'll see more and more of that hopefully. I'm not even going to play this multi-ball because I don't want the ball to hit the bumpers and go to something besides Mystery Canyon. So I'm just going to let it drain out. But I did restart it for some reason, but because I wasn't thinking. But anyway, that's all right because I need to hit this shot right here anyway. Well, not that shot, but you know, this one. That one I'm about to hit next time. There's a Bigfoot picture. See, like I wasn't lying. Another one. Never gets old. See Bigfoot upside down. Oh, ball 3. The pressure's on. Oh, and it does not get around. Oh, so close. That's a Saeed shot right there. That's how Joe does it. Exactly. That's how I do it, though. And I'm going to close my eyes and pull on the cow. Secret of the cow. All right, so any other requests before we get this whitewater out of here? By out of here, I mean to my left. We're going to put something else on the camera. We really didn't put up great times, but 725 to vacation is okay. It can definitely be improved on. What's that? This whitewater again? Okay. Well, okay, all right. I'm gonna throw down a few more Bigfoot pictures, hopefully, because maybe you guys want to see some of those. He's calling out to somebody. He's making a shot out. Uh-oh. He's talking about my drain. Nope. Little goofy Bigfoot grin there. Well, you should just ask me because I would tell you. What else does Drew want? I'm sure Drew wants to see something else. What? Actually, there's not really. Oh man, I know games from this era. I just know. I mean, a lot of people do too, but I'm one of them. So I play. I mean, if you ask me to do like every little thing on Tron, I haven't played Tron to death, but I've played this game to death. So. Absolutely, you got nothing. What do you want to see? Because I'll do like Collins style. I'll start doing like DJ style. You don't even know how to get come up here talking to me and you don't even know about the secret of the cow. Oh, and he tilts. I mean, maybe Kevin wants to take. I'll heckle Kevin. Come over here. Do you know how to play whitewater? It's Willie completion. There's nothing easy, so I'm sorry, but John, yeah, I gotta coach you guys through because I'm not sure you guys know whitewater so much. Actually, you probably do, right? Well, it's getting the 100 million on wet willies. That's the easy challenge, which is not easy, and the other one is vacation. Would you like an easier challenge, Kevin? Because we can arrange. No, seriously. Seriously, we could. Or we can get like I was saying, we can the challenge can be get the camera, or to get the cow. But okay, so our challenge has been, all right. No. Do you want to do it? You want to have the world record? Yes. Yes. Badooby dooby doo. Well, you don't get 4 tries at it at one time. Why don't we just? Yeah. Well, yeah. Like you said, you do have to plunge it though. I think. And besides, Joe likes to have it with no balls and the lock, which is fair. It makes it like for a valid attempt. So that's right. All right. So Kevin is going to go for Wet Willies. He has to start Wet Willies, hit all 7 shots. No.
What, multiple? I thought he was going to start multiple. Just to get warmed up.
Kevin's going for the record. I didn't listen to what everybody said, but Kevin's going for the record on starting multi-ball on whitewater. So he's going to be going after those green targets. And as we talked about before, you can stack the locks. Don't pay attention to me. I'm just going to be talking as you're playing. He goes for the hard plunge. Manages to avoid the down the middle, but he gets the right out lane. So wasted probably 10 or 15 seconds there. So these green targets really take a beating on whitewater. They kind of stick out. They're big 3-dimensional targets, and lots of times they just get beat up on whitewater. But these look really nice. And so he needs to hit the left and the right, just like that. That was actually beautiful. But it only gave him, he's only lit 1 lock so far. I thought he might have been able to get more than 1 like that. But that's the way you can light both locks and put it in the lock all in the same shot. That was the shot he just had. That was a perfect shot. So he lights lock 2. And he's halfway to lock 3. And lock 3 is lit. So he's still doing pretty well. He has all 3 locks lit. And now all he has to do is shoot the center shot twice. That's not it. It's funny how it's one of the easiest shots to hit, but then when you need it, like when Vacation's lit, all of a sudden the center shot shrinks up and starts rejecting all your shots and pushing it back out. Kevin might be under a minute here. Where are we at? So hopefully he'll get it under 2 minutes here. And maybe not at all. Not that game.
That was horrible. Just warm it up. What was the other one here? What was the more complicated one?
You don't want to do this one?
Yeah, I'll do this one again.
Yeah, take it down, then I'll tell you what the...
Oh, here comes the ball. So they're going.
Do it casual player style. Whoa!
I'll do it better.
When the balls come down, flip. All right. Take it down. Did you not? I heard about it being cold outside, but I haven't been out there. But my bicycle probably has, I said bicycle, it has icicles on it, yes. All right. And Kevin Stone is off. Kevin being ranked in the top 200 players of the whole world. And he's trying to take down a multi-ball start on whitewater. A pretty simple challenge, but as we saw last time, even though it's easy, it doesn't always happen every game. That's the shot right there. You nick off of it and you go into the lock. That's perfect, perfect. You can actually hit both of them and go up in there too. That would be like the ideal shot. I think we saw one of those from you earlier. No, by Kevin, but it didn't really matter because he already had one of them lit. But you can hit both of those green targets and have it still go up the middle. And so Kevin's on ball 2. Plunging ball 2. Has to hit the left side. There it is. Hits the left. The problem with hitting those green targets is it just kind of comes off randomly. You really don't know, you don't know exactly where it's going to go. That's nice. All he has to do is 3 more shots. And that's one of them. Let the ball go off the flipper there.
It's the same thing.
And ball 3, 2 lock shots to go. There is not one of them.
Oh no.
Hits the spine chiller instead.
God, this is not that hard a shot.
There we go. Now we're back on track.
Pound it in.
Back on track there. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, better time than last time too. You're at $130 right now. So straight up the middle. Oh my goodness. Oh no, that's trouble. Oh, he swats at it, but no. The game says no. All right. There we go. What's the time on that? I guess that's multi-ball, but you stop it when it says multi-ball, right? That's like a Joe thing. I kind of like it actually.
Oh, hit all the wrong shots. She'll let it drain. So what do you got to do for Wet Willie?
Well, you have to get to raft 20 basically.
You got to get what?
To raft 20. See how you're on raft 2? You haven't hit any hazards. That just advanced the raft right there.
Oh, I got you.
But you know what I'm talking about. You know how to advance the rafts, right?
The yellow lights.
Yes. But you know how to advance the raft without using the hazards.
Yeah, end lanes, right? The lights.
No, there's ways to get to advanced raft. Like one of the Boulder Garden awards is advanced raft. If you hit 9 disaster drops, it's going to advance the raft. Because sometimes you don't want to shoot that boomerang bend. Boomerang bend is really tough, right? That shot on the right through the bumpers, very tough shot.
Oh, that'll.
Also, this relights kickback, these 3. But if the kickback is lit, that'll spot you a hazard, starting with boomerang bend. The three disaster drops is going to spot you a hazard.
I'm still getting roused now, durable.
Yes, and you just relit the kickback. So yeah, pick them off. Exactly. Yeah, actually, and that way right there, that little switch you came through the backside on, that spots you a raft too. That little secret switch, you know what I'm talking about? So if you have a chance, I'll show it to you. All right. If you trap the ball, I'll show it to you.
I'm just going to keep getting these.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit the disaster drop because you're on. Okay. You're on raft 10 now. Theoretically halfway, but those were the easy ones. Okay. Picking them up.
Amazing how well multi-ball goes when you're not actually aiming for what you're supposed to do.
That's right. Even when I was playing for vacation, that's exactly. Oh. Yes.
Get that shot already. Oh, where's the tilt on this thing?
You know, sometimes it tilts easy, and other time, and you restarted the multi-ball because you didn't get a jackpot. Just hold a second, all right? Because you're really not.
Yeah, I'm not timing it.
So this switch right here, you see that switch to the left of the lock shot? If you hit a soft shot up here, it trickles down through there, and sometimes it goes. And if you hit that advances the raft. Sometimes you can get it to go up and come down and advance it twice. Because when you start to get up in these higher rafts, you get boomerang bend like 5 shots. You have to hit like 5 shots per raft, basically. You want to maybe use your advanced raft then. Or, because advanced raft is one of these awards, and it's also the 9th time you hit disaster drop, it advances raft.
What's disaster?
Disaster drop is this shot right here. This shot. The middle ramp. Like, well, just to the right of the lot.
Oh, you mean this one here?
Yeah.
Blowing up now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can backhand it, and that's actually the safer way to do it.
Disaster drop. It says disaster drop.
I'm just going to call them by name, that's all. There's a spine chiller, there's disaster drop, there's insanity falls,
So
there's
you know
Bigfoot
what,
bluff.
these other jackpots, dude. I mean, the whirlpool one. Yeah, that's how
You start it.
get the advanced wrap, right?
You started, but
Well, I haven't collected it yet. Oh, wait, what am I doing now?
you restarted the multi-ball. Because you didn't get any jackpots. Hey, shout out to Kevin Barrell. He did a really excellent job playing the various forms of Tetris out there. He was amazing. And we watched him. He was on the big screen there, front and center.
The top left, also one of the raft lights. This is yellow, or is that just something else?
Say that again.
Is the upper shot that's lit left yellow up there? Is that
Yes.
one of the advanced rafts?
Well, that's one of the hazards you have to shoot to advance the raft. Is that what you're asking? Yeah. Yep.
It is a hazard.
Yep. So there's 7 main shots in whitewater. And the first raft that you have to complete only has 1 shot. Then the next couple have 2 shots. Then eventually they have 2, like 3, 4, even 5 or more shots to advance the raft. Kevin's on raft 12 right now and made good use of that multi-ball to advance those rafts. Let me see what drop he's on. So he's on drop 7 there. 2 more drops and he'll advance the raft. So you want to save that for when you need a bunch of shots. You track what I'm... No. 2 more shots to the disaster drop will advance the raft. But you don't want to shoot that when you just have one shot left. You want to shoot that when you have a bunch of shots left. In particular, boomerang bin, because that's really hard to hit.
I sort of understand.
Well, if you got any questions, ask. And if people out there have any questions, please chime in and ask. Because
Well, that was okay. So
we have the answers for whitewater.
advancing. Oh, extra ball was lit. Should have hit that. Okay.
You got to raft 14. You got to raft 14. You need to get to raft 16. Then there's really an 18 that's not showing. And then what Willie's is 20.
So what are you saying about the last shot? That's what I was confused about. So you have to hit so many of these hazards in order to advance rafts.
Yes, look, we'll start a game, right?
Yeah.
And
Let's learn it.
you're on raft 2. All you have to do to get to raft 4 is hit that one shot that's lit.
I see.
So you plunge the ball,
And then after that,
you hit this shot, and it's lit, right? And so we go to raft, see it says advanced raft, we're at raft 4, now we gotta hit these 2 shots, right? We'll play it split, all right?
you get up to the point where it's like 4, 6, 10, 12. I got you. And then they get harder shots, like the bounce it.
Yeah, so we're gonna hit these 2 shots, maybe. But the next raft is probably 2 as well, but eventually it becomes like 3, 4, 5.
Well, we said the last shot. There's something here. It's like completes a raft. Like
What I was saying was, watch, just scroll through when you get a chance.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's the little dots or something.
Well, maybe we haven't hit any disaster drops, so it's not showing any. But this is disaster drop. Well, that was disaster drop. I'm not finding the angles playing over here.
Oh,
That was almost
that thing you were talking about.
that was almost the secret passage, as it's called.
Oh, I can't hit that shot at all.
But yeah, if we hit these 2, we'll get to. Yeah, if we hit these 2, it'll go to 6.
Or 6. We're 6. Oh.
6, 8. But there's other ways to do it, which if we were, well, that would relight the kickback. But after the kickback is relit, if you hit these 3 again, it'll spot you a hazard. It'll spot you a shot.
Oh, splash a shot. Okay.
And if you hit this,
Not out of raft. Just a shot.
if you hit exactly, if you hit the 3rd disaster drop, it spots you a shot. The 9th disaster drop spots you a raft. The whole thing.
Oh, so like literally the 3rd disaster drop. No matter what part I am in a raft, will spot it.
We'll spot you a shot, a hazard.
Oh, just a shot.
But the 9th one will spot you the whole thing. That's why I'm saying don't waste it on one shot.
Yeah.
You want to use that when you're on a fresh raft.
Yeah, fresh raft.
And the same thing,
A hot raft is something.
ideally a high raft. And the same thing,
Hit a lot of them. Well, you still have to complete it to complete a raft, don't you? The lit shots? Or is something else light when you hit something else?
I'm not sure what you're asking.
Well, like, I had to hit those 2 lights.
I'm going to pass
Now,
over
you
you.
have to hit disaster drop to finish it, right?
Yes, that's right.
So that's going to be one of those shots.
Yeah, but you can even, stuff will even stack though. I mean, I think that's our first disaster drop.
Yeah.
See, it'll show up here, I think.
Oh, I see. So then,
Flip through.
I never knew this about disaster.
See, it said 1 drop, like extra ball at 11. But when we get to 3 drops, it's going to spot the hazard.
1 drop.
But there's,
Drop, I know that. This is good tutorial right
see, now we get to the next, that's the next raft. So pass it over to me.
Yep. Okay. And then you hit that again.
Except I don't.
Because you don't want to necessarily hit the drop.
I'm gonna hit the drop. There's no reason not to, really.
Right.
I tried to hit the drop. I barely did. And the next one is gonna spot us a hazard, like that right there. See, we kind of wasted it.
Even though it wasn't lit, it's
Yeah, well, it spots you. That's what spot a hazard means. It spots you one that you need. Yeah,
it wasn't lit yellow, but it just literally spotted you.
that's what spot hazard means. Yeah, it's gonna give you a shot that you need. So those are good.
Disaster drop does that.
The sixth one holds bonus, which is useless because I don't even think that works. But the 9th one spots you.
So how many drops we got now?
It's gonna be. It's 3. It's 3.
So it's 3 was the spot.
It's 3. So we have 3 drops.
Here I'll hit the lock, or miss the lock, or just give it to you.
And I'm gonna hit the. I'll hit the boulder garden. Actually, we should. We can go ahead. We'll hit the mystery because mystery can give you 3 rafts.
Oh, it gives you 3 rafts.
No, it can. There's like a small percentage chance it can give you.
It's mystery.
It's a random award.
And that's where you're gonna hit the upper Bigfoot, right?
Yes, that's right.
I'm getting it. Yeah, my only strategy is like the basics of having a multi-ball, and that's about it.
Well, the higher your raft is, the more points you get for a multi-ball jackpot.
Oh, wow.
And there we go, 3 rafts. Wow.
Oh, so we're up to 14 already. I see. I was aiming for that. Oh, my fault.
But now you have a better idea, I think, of what's going on.
So the 9th
And-
one completes the whole raft.
And the same thing here with the one. There's an advanced raft boulder award too.
When you get all the
It's the fourth one. It's not, but they don't have to be in order. You can scramble them.
change 'em.
Yeah. So if you got any questions, ask. If you have any questions out there in the chat room, type them up, and Joe will probably let me know, and I'll try to answer them.
I'm gonna jump in now. I'll try that raft one time. See if I can get it.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll do one after you.
Yeah. Just we got a line form in here. Whitewater's popular now that people know how to play it. That just goes to show it's more fun to know how to play a game than just flail around. Because
You ready?
I'm not about flailing around myself. So we got Kevin going for Wet Willies, and once he gets there, I'll talk him through that too.
So really, the only thing I can hit is disaster drop for the first one.
Yes, and or you could hit the 3 stand-ups,
Oh, right, okay.
but hit the disaster drop. And getting a multi-ball is never a bad idea, especially for this task. So you advanced it. You hit the 3 stand-ups. Any backhands? No, not quite a backhand. That's good save. Got the flipper. Just barely got the flipper down in time.
That was exciting.
Yeah, it seems like the flippers are really shallow. It's kind of hard to get a good cradle.
Oh, it's a horrible shot. Wow, that was rough.
That's just the way this one is. This is not an easy whitewater, really.
Help you stay alive.
Especially with that Insanity Falls is sometimes spinning out. And that's bad because if you're trying to get to vacation, you don't get your river letter. And sometimes, well, when it spins out, it's horrible because it goes in the out lane. But a lot of times, it doesn't even go over that switch when it doesn't make that full U-turn up there. You know what I'm talking about when it comes down, boom, boom, and then it doesn't make that full turn, and then it goes back down and wastes like 5 seconds and doesn't hit the river letter switch. Yeah. So he's in whitewater multi-ball. And this is a great time to pick off. What you don't want to do not hit the jackpot. Don't hit Insanity Falls because that'll give you a jackpot and you can't relight it. So go for that left orbit. Nice. So you're at river 8. That's all right, and you can relight it.
Oh, I see, because I didn't hit the jackpot right.
Save that. Nice. You got plenty of time here. Just make sure you hit that shot. There's a shot. No, it rattles back out. And like I said, when you miss it, it just wants to come straight down the middle on you.
Yeah, it does.
Very nice.
All right, so let's research that. Now I can
So he's in 2-ball multi-ball.
right now will be worth it.
Absolutely. Yeah, hit all the lit shots, and feel free to light your kickback and hit some disaster drops. So all you need is disaster drop to go to raft 10. Nice shot. Raft 10. Good little billiards move there. Keep the ball in play, and then totally negates it by.
Really took my eye off the ball. And again, I took my ball off.
That's all right. That's a decent start. Is that ball 1?
That was 2. I shoot a ball.
Okay. Well, you can get extra balls in this game. The kickback is relit. Kickback rules are kind of buggy on whitewater. You actually relit the kickback, but it didn't give it to you last ball, but then it gave it to you now. It's kind of weird. I find it really hard to get the Insanity Falls after you've missed it the first time. I mean, yeah, you can bat the ball around and sometimes manage to get it back up there, but for me, a lot of times that just doesn't happen. It's hard to get the momentum to get the ball up that Insanity Falls after you're batting it around. And Kevin's got the ball moving around pretty quick himself. Backhands is the Boulder Garden shot, which is kind of a rare shot. Nice two-way combo. And almost got a spin out there. Not sure if that was lit or not. So that's 5x if he wanted that, but he did not.
Well, disaster drop now would be worth whatever. Oh, because that's 5 times X. I don't care about score.
And it's a pretty tight shot to backhand that disaster drop on this game. He pretty much, it's almost impossible from a roll like that. There,
It's too early. And just bad. Well, one lot. Disaster. I've almost got to take back. Might as well go for it.
it's never,
Over to the right is still lit.
never a bad idea to light the kickback.
Right, right. Especially in this particular format, right?
It just seems to go in the left out lane an awful lot on this game. So relaying the kickback is always a good idea, I think. That's a nice clean shot right there. And a fortunate in lane there. Let that bounce perfect. And he's in Bigfoot Hotfoot. See how many drops that is. That's 5 drops. Nice save by Kevin there. Not taking that straight down the middle. But took that one though.
See, even though it's not lit, I hit it, it counts as a drop. I get that now. Yeah, yeah. Every time I hit that, it's a drop.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. It's a little bit.
You can do it. You can do this.
Right.
That time's not good. This time's exactly. Speed running pinball is kind of fun. It's a different mentality altogether. I mean, we're also always so used to playing for points, but when you're not playing for points,
Protect the ball. Whereas this is just trying to protect the ball and you're on a time frame, so you have to get something done.
it presents some interesting scenarios. Like on this one, I let the ball drain on purpose when I was in a certain mode because I couldn't achieve what I wanted to in that mode because it was blocking me. So I'm like, okay, I just have to let the ball drain. And it's nice to you have to have backup balls in order to do that, basically. So we got John Horner stepping up from Tacoma Park, Maryland. That's not the easiest shot to start out with. There's only 4 different shots, or maybe 5 shots you can start off with. I don't think it's going to start you off with a boomerang bend. I'm pretty sure it won't start you off with with boomerang bend until maybe about raft 8. I'm going to say you don't start off with a boulder garden either to begin with. But I could be wrong about that. The easiest ones to start off with would be the 2 up top because you're going to plunge right to them, or the no way out. No way out's a pretty easy shot, but it can rattle out, and when it does, it's kind of dangerous because it wants to go straight down the middle. John relit the kickback, or else it was still in grace period. I think he relit it somehow. But no way out is available, and he locks it up. So I'm calling the shots by name. The 2 top shots are Bigfoot Bluff and Insanity Falls. The left orbit is Boulder Garden. The left ramp is Spine Chiller. The center shot is No Way Out. The right ramp is Disaster Drop, and the very far right shot that's really hard to hit between the pop bumpers is called Boomerang Bend.
So that's the between the pop bumpers is
Boomerang Bend. And the game's pretty cool. It has a cool display for each shot that you hit. So they paid a lot of attention to detail in this game, as you can tell. They really just went all out on this game. And
I always liked it, but I like it even more now that I know there's more to it.
And Vacation is just where it's at.
Just trying to get.
I mean, just Vacation is such a cool wizard mode. It's been copied to death, but never ever done as well as Whitewater. The Vacation jackpot is just awesome. Have you seen it before?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, well, you have to rewind. I did it about 5 times earlier today, so.
Yeah, I'll go back to the videotape.
No, it's very doable, and 725 really isn't that fast.
New York City, you know that sports reference. Those back in the old days in DC, you know what that means.
So John has his 3rd lock qualified and ready for multi-ball start. He's on raft 8, ball 2. He needs that boomerang bend. That's kind of what you want to save your 3rd disaster drop for, that boomerang bend, so you can just knock it out. I'd rather not even shoot the boomerang bend if I don't have to. He sticks the multi-ball start, and we're in Whitewater multi-ball. Pretty cool animation for the start, I've always thought. And the GI dims and then grows back fuller through the Whitewater screen. Very cool. So we're looking for some red stand-up targets, or else disaster drop or a boomerang bend. And he's going to restart the multi-ball. All right. I didn't get a chance to see how many drops he had, but the 3rd drop is a really good way to pick off boomerang bend because boomerang bend is just a tough shot. 2 drops. So if he hits disaster drop, it'll spot him boomerang bend. And disaster drop being that shallow right ramp. And no luck with it so far. Did get the Insanity Falls though. There, get around, yes. All right, so raft 10. We're looking to get to raft 20, and then when you start Wet Willies, there's a cool little challenge within Wet Willies. I'm going to peek over John's shoulder. He's already used his advanced raft. Okay, well, then that doesn't really matter what he has. So what do you have left here? Left orbit? All right, that's not too bad. Okay. He opts to, well, the mystery can give him something good here. Maybe he'll give him 3 rafts. Oh, 3 rafts. He's up to raft 16. Oh, man. So as you can see, now that he's on raft 16, he's got 5 shots that he has to hit. And that's a nice bounce pass. He has to hit each green target twice in order to light locks on this for his second multi-ball. So the first time you hit the green target, it'll be flashing like the one is on the left. And if you've hit it twice, it'll be solid like the one is on the right. So now, lock 2 is ready. And he's working towards his third lock. And one more raft. So the next raft is Wet Willies. And once he's in Wet Willies, he has to hit all 7 shots. And you can advance all these rafts, obviously, during multi-ball. So John is making great progress here. Probably on record time pace. Maybe not. That's his time? Okay. Well, we can always just do it anyway, and we can always look back and see. Because it's not been reset there. But John is 2 shots away from starting multi-ball, and that's not one of them right there. Is that ball 3? No. So you could start. There's really no need to start 5X if you don't want to. But there it is, 5X playfield. If you feel good about this kick out, then sure. I don't feel that good about it. Oh! And there was a multi-ball, and John was basically one shot away from Wet Willies. And then once he gets into Wet Willies, then all 7 shots are lit. And if you hit all 7 shots, then there's a roaming shot for 100 million. And that's what we're timing. So you want to take another crack at it? No. I've played enough whitewater. People have seen me playing whitewater for hours. So you got it? Yeah. 3, 2, 1. And John Horner going for the Wet Willies 100 million challenge. Flubs the Insanity Falls shot. It's not a give me on this whitewater at all. There it is. Maybe pass it over. Hits it on the fly. And drains while I'm yapping his ear. It's a pretty easy passover, I find, from left to right after you hit that ramp if you want to use that. So that starts Whirlpool Challenge as a 2-ball multi-ball. That's a good chance to go ahead and pick off some rafts. He's going to kick that other ball out of the lost mine over there. Exactly. Ooh. Oh. I guess you got the secret passage there. Nice. So John's on raft 8. Got the Bigfoot bluff. Nice save there. Looks like he's only lacking no way out right now to get to raft 10. And finds the right outlane. John was 1 shot away from Wet Willies last game. But the challenge is to get the 100 million at Wet Willies. So when you start Wet Willies, you have to get all 7 shots. Then there's 100 million roving shots. 100 million. And stage 2 is the roving shot. Then we'll time out eventually. My time is not good. I wasn't really going for Wet Willie completion, but it was like a flub vacation attempt, and I'm like, I'm gonna go for Wet Willies. So 5 minutes or less is very doable.
Yeah, I'll try one more. Go for it. Ready?
All right, K-Stone back up.
That's right. All right.
K-Stone going for the Wet Willie's 100 million challenge.
3, 2, 1, go.
His first shot is Bigfoot Bluff. Not a tough shot at all. It's pretty much just a very early shot with that upper right flipper. And you're hardly ever going to miss that shot.
Yeah, unless I'm aiming for it.
Nice handle of the kick out.
I'll take the,
Yep, lets it pass over. Probably a good time to hit that. I would like to see him hit the ramp and then go to the left orbit.
yeah. Where'd it go? It went into the secret
It's going to come back out.
passage.
Now, that's the lost mine over there.
Wasted shot. My shoot.
So we're looking for a ramp shot here. Okay, he gets Boulder Garden. And he's that ramp shot, the spine chiller. Spine chiller is eluding him.
Oh, yes it is. I flipped on that one.
That's all right. Just take your time there.
Take the shot.
The Whirlpool Challenge, I didn't mention this to you before, but Whirlpool Challenge is a 2-ball multi-ball.
Yeah,
So
remember that now.
that's something to consider as well.
Right. If it's lit.
Yes. And it's lit until you scramble it.
Yeah, which I
So,
did
right.
immediately.
There's a 2-way combo. And 2 more shots to go to Raft 8. Those 2 shots being No Way Out and Disaster Drop. Pretty easy shots to go to Raft 8. And I think he's there. Now we're on Raft 8. Now he needs Bigfoot Bluff. Picks that off. And it's just Spine Chiller. That's the only one left, right? I think so.
I got the extra ball lit. That might help.
So just the Spine Chiller to go to Raft 10. Nice handle of the kick out there. You can.
Oh, the extra ball's not easy. Oh, horrible. Listen. I could have hit that shot I was aiming for. Doing that extra ball shot, that's not easy.
That's a backhand right there that you.
Oh, the extra balls.
Because the forehand is dangerous.
Yeah.
But you can go for it if you want.
Oh, I thought I tried to backhand that one.
So Kevin has multi-ball ready. Just has to shoot that shot. And he'll probably collect extra ball during multi-ball. Might not want to go for it now.
Now, don't hit the jackpot. That's the key.
Don't hit the jackpot unless it's lit. And then you can hit it if you want to then because you're going to have to hit it.
Oh,
But,
I'm gonna have to hit it anyway eventually.
That's the thing.
Still my weight because
Okay. Because you can't hit that left ramp. There it is. There's a left ramp. Left ramp 2. And now actually you could hit the red stand-ups if you wanted to. Well, you might as well restart multi-ball.
that's why I screwed up. Oh, I should have hit it then before multi-ball started. Well, it doesn't matter now anyway.
Good shot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I like it. That's good thinking from Kevin there. You better restart that multi-ball though. Come on.
That was bad thinking.
That's all right though. You don't need a multi-ball.
I thought it might be late.
But you started Whirlpool Challenge, so you're right back in multi-ball.
Right. So get those rafts done already. So do I want extra punches?
You're at 3.5 minutes right now. Not bad.
Where's the one lit? Oh, it's I see.
Boomerang bend, yeah. So you're just one shot away on the red targets. It's that lowest red target you need to. Okay, that works too. Wow, you just hit it straight up. Kevin Opstead just nailed the boomerang bend like a man. Wow. I like it. And it gets around, very nice.
Not what I meant. But man overboard, was that
Man overboard's a hurry up.
Oh,
It's a hurry up on any of the hazard shots you have. So it's on disaster drop. Yeah, well, it's one more advance towards Whirlpool Challenge if you actually make it through all of them. It actually puts you towards the, you want to get to that mystery, you know?
oh, right, okay. Boy, I'm not
Because
comfortable on that shot.
that works because you hit all 3 of the stand-ups. You managed to hit all 3 red stand-ups. So that works. Very nice.
I see. I
All right.
The shots over there, not hitting.
Oh,
Well, almost
one
hit it,
shot away.
almost lit it again, but
Yeah,
that's ball one, isn't it?
I can't remember.
It might be ball two. I don't know.
You got an EB anyway. Pick that EB up.
That's EB.
And you're right, it's still ball one. So plenty of time, plenty of balls left. And that's almost a secret passage right there, but not quite. But Kevin relights the kickback. It's a really early backhand. I like the way he handled that right there. That was very nice. And a very pretty live catch. Very pretty live catch, but that's not quite going to make it. And it's dangerous when it comes down from there.
That's what I'm aiming for, but I just want to get out of danger. Put it down here. That's the ball line. I got them both lit.
So we got 4 shots left, it looks like, to get to RAF 16. Nice pass over.
Hit the other one, right?
Absolutely.
Other one? Okay.
Well, that's advanced RAF, so that's okay though. I mean,
Should have done that when I was higher then.
that's yeah. I like to use it when boomerang bend is lit, and because I have a trouble with boomerang bend. But there's nothing wrong with advancing the RAF. That's the whole idea right now. And eventually he's gonna. I don't know how many drops you have. I don't think you have that many.
I don't think it's that many.
So the ninth drop will advance the whole raft, and that's something to keep in mind. But you want a mystery as the next Boulder Garden Award, so that would be a nice one to light up. But he does not light it up. And that kickback just puts the ball going east-west in a pretty precarious way. And it's got to be one of the longest kickback grace periods in pinball history. It seems to last about 8 seconds or something. Oh, he shoots a lost mine. That's a multi-ball too. It's a pointless multi-ball, but it's a 2-ball multi-ball.
Well, let's just get extra balls.
Absolutely. Kevin's swatting at something up there. I guess Insanity Falls is a good idea because you light the mystery up. So that's a good idea. Not a bad idea. All right, so lighting the kickback would be good. Hitting the hazards is always good. And he's managing to keep it in play here pretty impressively. There's a hazard. There we go. Exactly what he wanted to do. And yeah, I like it. That's a nice play. Kevin risking a tilt warning there, but it worked out well. Got the flipper down just in time to avoid flipping it into the underside of his left flipper. And we're on RAF 20. Lit the kickback. Kevin's in good shape.
All right, Wet Willies, right?
No, you have to complete this one, then you're in Wet Willies.
Got it.
2 more shots to Wet Willies. One of them is Boomerang Bend. The other one is Insanity Falls. And advancing to Class 6 River, that's the ultimate vacation jackpot mystery award there.
Come on, ball two. Let's go. Let's go already. Come on.
When you get to this RAF, the girl says, "Are we there yet?" But you're not quite there yet. And you get a lot of this when you're playing this particular game for some reason. Most whitewaters, they don't all do that, is what I'm trying to say. But this one does. Oh, man. I'm pretty curious as to which disaster drop you're on. I don't think it's anywhere near 9, though. Look at that. That's a hell of a shot. And so welcome to Wet Willies, indeed. And there's hazard 1, as you can see. Good ball control there. He almost got away from him, but he managed to get it back.
Bad shot. Oh.
And that was a nasty kick out.
Weird kick out. I wasn't ready for
It really threw you a curveball there from that kickback.
it. Is this Wet Willies keep going or is it over with? Oh,
Yes.
Last ball, I screwed up.
Yeah, you would keep going in Wet Willies until you complete it. And the thing is,
Interesting.
you can't complete anything else during Wet Willies, so it was roadblocking me to my vacation. So I couldn't get additional Boulder Gardens until I completed Wet Willies, and I was like, oh man.
Do you need Wet Willies to get vacation? Oh, so you basically.
You need Wet Willies. You need all the Boulder Garden awards. You need Class 6 River, which is the most well, maybe not the most difficult, but the most tedious. Class 6 River, and then you have to finish it off with locks. So you really have to pull everything together just right.
Just
So it's actually a very cool challenge.
This is a great challenge because all that stuff was going on. I was hitting shots that normally wouldn't aim for. Would never aim for it, boomerang in, right? Why would you ever aim for that?
I'm not very accurate at it. I was impressed with you hitting it a couple times when you wanted to. Normally, I'm going to save my disaster drop for that boomerang bend.
Right, that makes sense.
And I'll hit the 3 stand-ups before I hit boomerang bend because I just think I'm going to hit them more easily than boomerang bend. But you caught it. It's a tight shot because if you catch any kind of bumper up there, you're probably not going to hit it. And it's yeah. So John's in Bigfoot, hot foot. You can see Bigfoot's head spinning around and around and around, and it's pretty cool. Oh, the game is awesome. To me, it's easily a top 10 game. Still. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Whitewater. Yeah, to me, it doesn't get too much better than Whitewater. There are a few that I would consider better, but I could probably count them on one hand, certainly on 2 hands.
That would make it a top 10 game.
That's what I'm trying to say. So John with a nice bounce over. And he got screwed out of his spine chiller. I've seen that happen before, but it's not been happening much at all. But yeah, it didn't give him the spine chiller, and he clearly hit it. You're gonna have to hit it again. Just hit it again. And that disaster drop gave him Bigfoot bluff, so that must be his 3rd one. There we go. That's not going to screw you twice. On raft 10 already. Very nice. John making quick work of the rafts here. Regaining his composure and locks the ball.
You don't suggest hitting disaster drop on the fly from...
I would do it. I still do it. Yeah. You just be aware that it might come straight down the middle. And be ready for that, you know. It's not much of a pass over there. I'd maybe tip it over or something like that. Or even rolling post transfer if you feel like you might be up to that. But so John has 5x lit. That's not that helpful towards this challenge. And raft 12. Uh-oh. Good save, and it stays in. Excellent. And he gets credit for it now, but what are we on here? Is it still 5x? Yep, 5x playfield. Well, the next one will be Whirlpool Challenge, so that's the good news. Five times the Boulder Garden, worth 5 million points. And John passes it over wisely. Yes. Well, it's not available. The lock's not lit yet. Now it is. Okay. John getting screwed left and right, he's saying. So at least that's not happening as much anymore where the ball gets hung up on that ramp. That was really frustrating. And Whitewater has pretty nice flow. Just a lot of fun to play. A lot to do in this game. John lit up his 3rd lock, and he can start multi-ball with just one shot straight up the middle. And is that not quite up there? A lot of shots kind of go up the no way out, and you think they're going to go up there, but they don't quite make it. If you're playing the game, you can kind of feel it sit in to the lock. You can kind of feel whether the shot is made or not. But me just watching, I really can't tell until the ball actually rolls down or stays up there, whether he fully made the shot or not. All right, so John is in Whitewater multi-ball. And since we're playing for rafts, he's opting not to shoot the jackpot and rather to just hit the raft shots, the hazard shots. Hasn't hit that left orbit yet. And that's the shot he needs right now. One shot to get to raft 16. So let this one come back down. And still no Boulder Garden. Boulder Garden giving him a little bit of trouble now. I thought that was it, but it kind of caught some posts there. Get off there. Ah. Hey, so John wants to restart the multi-ball now. That's a straight up the middle shot. Nice. There it is. So he's back in multi-ball. Now it's a 2-ball multi-ball. He got to restart the multi-ball because he didn't hit any jackpots. And that's the way to play this when you're going for this challenge. There it is. Left orbit. Right away. And disaster drop. And that advances the raft. He's on raft 20, basically. The one right before Wet Willie's. I didn't know which drop he was on, but I knew he'd been hitting a lot of disaster drop. So John making good progress towards Wet Willie's. And he's just about, well, there's quite a few shots during this raft, but I think he can take care of them and hopefully get us back into Wet Willie's. All right. Oh. There we go. And the flippers are just not, they're pretty shallow and making it hard to trap a ball. So that's well, you can't get Boulder Garden awards during Wet Willie's anyway, as I was rudely reminded of earlier today when I was going for vacation. Almost found the secret passage there, and that might be a good strategy for putting up a really quick time on this challenge. With that bounce, no. Starts a hot foot. And Bigfoot has a really skinny leg, man. It looks like he's really big. Kind of like my mom's cat. He looks like really huge, but he's all hair. I always like that animation, lighting Bigfoot on fire. Not that I'm like not that I would light a Bigfoot on fire, but I just think it was a cool animation. Oh yeah, that's a good time to have this. Oh, and he is one shot away from Wet Willie's. Unfortunately, that shot is Boulder Garden, and I believe that's ball 3. So a valiant effort there by John Horner, putting us just within taste. You know, he can almost taste that Wet Willie's, but just that boomerang bin is tough, and he needed a kickback. Kevin, you playing again? Who's playing? John, you playing after Kevin? Play after Kevin? Good, good. Yeah, that was a cool challenge on Waz. Horse of a different color is tough.
But it wasn't easy. That shot's hard to hit.
That's a good challenge. It can be done.
That's what you have.
Oh, yeah, it can be done. You can backhand it. It's very satisfying to backhand. It's satisfying to hit it all. But Joe
I kept hitting the wizard straight down the middle wizard. Although I didn't do it too many times, he wears out quickly.
Yeah, Joe put up a really quick time on that one. 30 seconds is very good.
Wow, that's all right. So Willie is wet. All right, ready?
The Wet Willie's 100 million challenge is off. It's underway.
Oh, I should have paid attention. Get that other multiple going. I can do it now.
Yes.
So this is the whirlpool challenge.
No, you didn't qualify. Start this game over because you didn't know what you're doing. All right? Yeah, just start it over if you want to, because you're wasting your time right now and you know what you're doing. You
I'll start over.
Well, I'm not trying to be rude, but yeah, it doesn't start unless you have to qualify it first. See how it says light whirlpool, collect whirlpool. So lights whirlpool, and then when it says whirlpool is lit. So
I know this, but I forgot. Okay.
so yeah, you have to hit Insanity Falls first, and that qualifies Bigfoot Bluff for the Boulder Garden Award. All right, I'll be right back. I'll let Kevin have a little time to himself here, and I'll be right back. I just have to get some water. I'm thirsty.
You want some water, Joe?
Yo. Okay. Yep. I'll just fill in for Chris Newsom. Super Chris. In. it's not gonna. Yeah, just leave this. Leave this alone. Close. Back to Chris.
All right, I'm back. And just got a little water, and I'm gonna see where Kevin's at now. He's in Whirlpool Challenge. He's in Whirlpool Challenge, and he's going for the Wet Willies Challenge. And that looks, it's a good save from Kevin there.
I'm missing everything. I'm just missing every shot.
Kevin's gonna have to shake.
It was set up perfectly in multiple, but I never got anything
Looks like he might want to relight the kickback at some point if he gets a chance.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Passes the ball over to the right, and
I hit that shot.
bounce over just right. Very nice. Kevin has nice ball control. He picked that up pretty quick. Hasn't been playing for too many years, very seriously. But it doesn't take too long to pick up the ball control if you're serious about it. And
Guys like Chris, Joe, help.
as you can see, he's really proficient with the bounce pass and the drop catches and all of that. And that just makes you such a more consistent player.
That he does.
And he's got mystery lit right now.
Oh, that might have been better for later, right?
No.
Mystery,
Well, it's not probably. It hardly ever gives you 3 rafts. I would take it any. I mean, you're right. Ultimately, it would be ideal to have it late in the game, but
in case you get it.
really, you're not going to get it that often. Usually, I mean, there's all kinds of awards like 5 million, 6 million, extra ball lit, special. There's a bunch of different awards, and one of them's Class 6 River, just like you got, and another one's Advanced 3 rafts. I don't know the exact percentage of all those, but it seemed I was getting points a lot when I was playing it earlier.
Trying to hit the box away, but
All right, so he's 1 shot away from raft 8, 3 shots away from multi-ball,
oh my gosh, way early all of a sudden. But now I got that shot down.
and he almost missed that shot. Almost missed the ball entirely there.
Yeah, all this is all together.
He's just flipping right through the ball somehow here. I don't know what's going on. The outland's what's going on right now, man.
I can hit this shot now without getting
The part of the beauty of pinball is any given ball you can light it up, and we have extra balls available. Even it's just like you're playing on location here at Pinball Done Quick. You got extra balls. It's not like you're playing like a competition somewhere where you get no extra balls. Here, it's like you're playing on location, so you can try this kind of stuff out on your own and see how fast you are to get to Wet Willies and score the 100 million. I'm sure somebody out there can do it faster than we've done it, because the fastest we've done it is only 6 minutes 28 seconds, and that's not that fast. Yes, that was one of those where I was playing for vacation, and then I jacked up my vacation, and I said, I'll play for Wet Willies now. You should do it. Let's put up a 5 minute on that, you know? Yeah, let's totally. And then I'll try to beat that. Well, then, yeah, exactly. Joe's talking trash now. I like it. This is oh my gosh. You're not. I mean, you're saying so. You're saying I've never beaten any of this. I mean, you're talking about this. Well, on Portal, that's true. But on horse of a different color, you no. Well, no, I did. You had 40. I had 39. You came back with 30. So. But well, so that's kind of to answer your question. I did come back on you there. You just came back on me again. Why don't you put up a vacation? How about that? Nah. Joe is fantastic as pinball, and hopefully that's the reaction he's looking to get from me here. Nobody, but Joe is, and Joe's right. You're right. You're right. I'm not used to this, and really, I mean, you're right. I'm not used to this. And when you talked about it to me and explained it to me, I thought, well, I probably won't be good at playing fast because I don't think I play fast. Joe's talking crazy down there. I'm a fast on the fly player. Well, all right. I'm impressed by the way Andre plays. It's kind of cool because everybody else plays a certain way, and then Andre is able to play in a way that looks like he's out of control. Oh, the ball got. See, I don't like to play that way. I'm having fun. Oh, and the lost mine. One more shot to lost mine would start a gold rush multi-ball, and not that I'm advising shooting the lost mine. It's a very tough shot.
Yeah, I keep hitting it because I can't hit anything else.
I know what you mean.
I'm having trouble hitting that infinity falls for sure.
What do we got here?
I'm not very far. I'm at 10.
Nice drop catch there by K-Stone, and he sticks the Boulder Garden to advance to RAF 12. Ho, 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 ho. So the mystery has already been done, and didn't get any love from that mystery. I'll let you know now. Yeah, that was 3 right there. That gave you the boomerang, so that was pretty sweet. So you're only at 3 drops.
6 more and I'll get a tank full. I'll be good at 16.
And K-Stone nails it. RAF 14. Nice little drop catch there. Get the ball under control. No boomerang bend for this RAF, fortunately. And some nice solid end lane there. Whitewater really isn't that draining of a game. It's one of the longer playing games, I think. But there's just a lot of stuff to do in the game. It's really a lot of fun.
Yeah. So just hit the shots until you get to the rapids.
Tons of shots. It's one of the tougher games to shop out. That's for sure. Those ramps are interlaced like a puzzle. And when I had to fix that switch earlier today, had to take a bunch of stuff apart just to get to that. It was the disaster drop wasn't registering. There's like the completion of disaster drop. I'm like, well, we aren't going to be able to play this. And it.
Now that I understand. So 16, there's a 20 at corner?
There's a 16, there's an 18, and then even though there's not an 18 on there, I'm calling it RAF 18 because you don't go straight from 16 to Wet Willie's.
Right.
You get 20 million for completing this raft, and typically you get the amount of points for the raft that you're going to. Times a million.
Oh, I did all those rafts. I think I was like 4.
Right.
That was like kind of a waste since I didn't have any other balls. I mean,
No,
it's just
you could have lit extra ball, Kevin. You know you were on extra ball right here, so you could have lit extra ball. You had 3 shots to extra ball. 1, 2, and then 3. So that's always something to keep in mind.
I'm starting to get kind of a different strategy.
And nice going.
That's what's cool about it.
What you want to? I was trying to keep like this way.
You know how to work that thing?
So we got
F11
Pinball Joe, the man,
is reset. Numlock is start.
the man known as Pinball Joe on Twitch, and you guys all probably know him pretty well. He's running things here, made all this happen, and he's gonna try to show us how to get to 100 million on Wet Willie's. He did it earlier, and I think he's gonna knock it out. He goes right into Whirlpool Challenge. He's at RAF 4.5. And it looks like he's trying to backhand the disaster drop.
Give me the balls.
It's still lit. It was. I'm telling you, that's the longest kickback in pinball history, I think. It just lights for like 8 seconds or something crazy. I don't know what it is, but it seems like forever. So just keeping this multi-ball going for quite a while. Gets the ball hung up on the ramp, but it's actually a good thing in multi-ball. And just on the fly, nails the spine chiller. He is making short work of these rafts here, ladies and gentlemen. Would have been nice to see a secret passage there. We haven't seen one of those secret passages go up and down. Haven't seen a secret passage at all in a long time. Secret passage, for if those of you who don't know, there's a little switch just to the left of the lock shot, and there's a little channel that the ball can travel down through that, and it's called the secret passage. And yes, and so the secret passage, if the ball rolls over the secret passage, it'll advance the raft. And sometimes you can get the ball to go up and down the secret passage, and it'll say, "Hey, hey," because there's a hey for each time you hit it. You found the secret passage, and then you advance 2 rafts that way. It's beautiful. And Joe gets totally screwed. And I'm familiar with that because it's been happening a lot today. But
Really?
oh yeah,
That's
Joe.
the part about that. It usually happens over there.
Whitewater is known for doing that. It's not as bad as Demo Man, which is really known for doing that, I think. Spinning the ball out of the left ramp and into the left out lane. But this ramp has been pretty brutal. I've been whining about it all day. But nice bounce pass by Joe, showing no fear. And all of a sudden, he can find the Insanity Falls. However, last time when he found the Insanity Falls, the ball found the left out lane. And that was pretty nasty. And a failed orbit pass by Joe off a sweet boomerang bend shot. Two-way combo. Three-way combo. And that looks like outlane, yep. Man, rough go at it for Joe there. You guys gonna let Joe play again or what? What'd they do?
So you have to take focus off.
What about WrestleMania? Is it about WrestleMania? Oh, the spike system, huh? Just a few. All right, so Joe lights up the whirlpool challenge, and now he's going to scramble it. But that's all right. He advanced the raft. Nice backhand there. And the ball caught some serious air off that right lock target. Those lock targets stick out away from the game and take some serious abuse. You'll see them bashed up on a lot of games. I replaced the ones on mine because they're just on location, they just don't last that long. I put regular flat stand-ups on them. And a straight down the middle. You guys better call next. Joe's going to hog the game here on you guys. Mars is probably dirty by now. I know Adams was. I've been wiping it down, but just with nothing. Oh, just whenever. All right, I'm back here to heckle Joe. That's almost a secret passage right there. If it's went a little bit further, the ball would have gone up the left orbit and then come back down the secret passage. And I keep talking about the secret passage because it advances the whole raft, and that is just nasty.
I don't think that's really playable, but you do get extra balls.
Well, you can like the kickback too. I mean, it's been happening some.
You can use the kickback and it can go right back there.
I've been playing at Papa where that happened too. Well, it's probably this very game, But yeah, mine never did it that much, but mine's not as nice as this either. But yeah, to answer your question, the secret passage. So there's a line going up. The secret passage is in between the left orbit and the lock shot, and it kind of connects the two. It's like a little small passage that connects the two. Sometimes you can rattle a lock shot up, and it just goes to the left, and it'll catch that switch. We really haven't seen one hardly at all here, but it can happen. I've gotten it a couple times, but I think mostly during Wet Willies, where it only gives you one shot, if anything. Might not give you anything in Wet Willies, but ordinarily it advances the whole raft. And sometimes if you come up from the lock and rattle it to the left, you can sometimes get it going up and coming back down. That's just a ideal situation right there for this challenge. That's a very cool shortcut. The other shortcut being getting the mystery award of Advanced 3 rafts. Well, they're both pretty lucky, but the mystery one is totally luck. And I like Joe's idea of being able to play a game as it is, as it lays, but in this situation, the mystery awards are so beneficial, so advantageous, and they're random. So that's just something to think about, But that's the strategy. I mean, then go for the mystery awards. The very fastest times would have a 3-raft mystery award in completing this challenge, and ideally a high number raft. But for those of you who are just joining us, we are here in Herndon, Virginia. We're Pinball Done Quick, here at Awesome Games Done Quick at the Dulles Hilton. And we are running a speed challenge on Williams Whitewater pinball machine from 1992. We're trying to get the fastest time to a Wet Willies 100 million point roving jackpot. And in order to do that, Joe will have to get all the way up to what I'm calling raft 20. You only see raft 16 on the playfield, 16 and then Wet Willies, but there's pretty much a 16 and then another one and then Wet Willies. So he has to shoot many, many lit shots in order to get this done. Right now he's trying to hit the Bigfoot Bluff, and that advances him to raft 8. You can see that right there in the middle of the playfield. In order to advance to raft 10, he's going to have to hit all the lit shots that are on the major shots. So the left orbit, the left ramp, the Bigfoot Bluff shot, and if he hits those 3 shots, he'll advance to raft 10. Joe playing a little more on the fly and not letting it bounce over on some of these, but that might work out for him. So that's the end of he was in a mode called Whirlpool Challenge. That's a 2-ball multi-ball. And as you can see, he advances to raft 10 there. Lights the Boulder Garden Award. Oh, and almost got the secret passage there. Nice slap save from Joe. Joe's really good at saving the ball like that. Oh, and he finds a lost mine. Another shot to the lost mine will start Gold Rush multi-ball. That's actually a shot that pretty much nobody goes for because it's so hard to hit. Joe didn't even hit it straight up there. It just kind of bounced in off the top of the slingshot. And nice slap save again from Joe, and he fumbles it down the middle though. That ball had a lot of spin on it. You could see the ball. I could just tell the ball was spinning really hard counterclockwise that time. So he might start man overboard. No, he lets the ball drop down. Picks off the left orbit. Bam. Wrap 12. Gets disaster drop on the fly. Yeah, Joe has nice nudging. You can tell he's shaking it right out of that in-lane, out-lane area. Not even giving the ball a chance to go down the out lane. And that's a tough save right there. That's a heck of a save. He did his patented fadeaway save on that one. I like it. Joe chose not to take the Bigfoot bluff shot. I'm not really sure why. He got it spotted anyway. And there's the raft. We're on raft 14. 7 drops, so 2 more disaster drops will advance raft. And he's at 445 right now. So he might want to start multi-ball. Multi-ball is good to start because you can still advance rafts during multi-ball, and you have multi-balls. You know, you got 3 balls in play. And Joe just kind of popped it up in there off the left flipper. It's a pretty nice shot. I barely made it up in there. It's pretty much perfect. He's going to let these drop down maybe and pick off some of those shots. The problem with putting 2 balls in there is now it's going to show you the vacation and go through its whole little sequence. I was finding that out earlier today. Nice orbit. And 2 shots to raft 16. One of them is the dreaded Boulder Garden. Not Boulder Garden, but Boomerang Bend shot. Boomerang Bend being the right orbit through the pop bumpers. Definitely one of the tougher shots in this game. And if you want to be technical, the toughest shot in this game is the lost mine shot that nobody ever shoots. The good news is you don't have to shoot Boomerang Bend if you don't want to. You can award it by hitting the 3 red stand-ups in the center right of the playfield when the kickback is lit, and that will award a hazard. Joe quickly restarts multi-ball. I like that play. Puts the 1 ball on the Bigfoot bluff to get it out of the way. And just like I said, he hit the 3 stand-ups, and that advanced Boomerang Bend. Spotted Boomerang Bend. So there's the bounce back. He reloaded the kickback, and then he used the kickback. Didn't quite get that one. So we're on raft 16. 2 rafts away from Wet Willie's. 1 away. So the word is that the next disaster drop will spot raft. That's the intel I'm getting here. And Joe has not used his advanced raft or his mystery yet. So he's actually in really good shape. And that, just like Kevin Stone said, that advanced raft. So the Mystery Canyon is lit for the next Boulder Award. Unfortunately, advanced raft is as far away as possible. Now it's on 5X playfield. He's only on ball 2, and extra ball is lit. What is that now? That's still 5X playfield, unfortunately. And he locks it up. Yeah, you got to hit it really solid. You have to hit it very clean. And otherwise, it looks like it's going one, just comes right back. But it makes it fun. It's not, I mean, it's hittable. You can hit it. It's doable. All right, so I think we're on ball 3. And Joe has 2 balls locked. 2 shots away from Wet Willie's. And that's one of them. We want to see some Wet Willie's satisfaction anyway. There's one. There's 2 shots on Wet Willie's, and he gets treated like I got treated. Yeah, he's in good shape. He should get this. So extra ball is a backhand on the right flipper. If you let it roll up the right flipper and then hit it, you got to hit that stand up. It's one of the toughest extra balls in pinball. It's very deadly from the forehand. You can just see how that would be it's a very tough shot. I mean, you can hit it from the left flipper, but you're asking for trouble. Joe's still in Wet Willie's. This might be a good time to start multi-ball if you got a chance. I'll just knock it out. Let's just start that multi-ball and knock it out. Come on. Oh, actually, you can light extra ball on the next drop, probably. So I think 11 drops lights extra ball. Oh, Gold Rush multi-ball. It's a Gold Rush. And now the country music is going, and he's in Gold Rush. Gold Rush is not really worth, I mean, there's no way to score a lot of points in this unless you want to put the ball in the pop bumpers or something. It's 250,000 points to switch. But basically it's good for that to have his insurance in case you drain a ball. So Joe hits the hardest shot in the Wet Willie's challenge. Looks like he only has Bigfoot Bluff left for the first phase. As you can see, we're in stage 1. And there is a stage 2. Now stage 2 has started. Now there's a roving, I think they call it a traveling hazard. The traveling hazard is traveling. And there's no grace period on this traveling hazard, so you got to hit it just right. We're not playing Attack from Mars. See, that's gone. So the best thing to do is trap it. Oh! And that's pretty much it. No, it's not. But it's a challenge. It's a very good try from Joe. He got all the way to the traveling hazard, but no 100 million.
One shot away, I can do it, man.
Oh, you can do it. And Kevin Stone is back up. Yeah, that's right. That's you don't want to waste your advantage. Comes down to no. I was getting to Wet Willie's pretty all the time. Wet Willie's wasn't Wet Willie's was not the roadblock for me playing Vacation. It was a Boulder Garden. I mean, I was getting to Wet Willie's. Yeah, all the time.
All right, here we go. I'll do it. 3, 2, 1, plunge. And way too far.
That's all right. Unless it goes in the kickback. That's perfect, actually. It's a good start from Kevin Stone. Quickly goes to raft 6. And it's only 2 shots to raft 8. The Spine Chiller and Disaster Drop. Yeah, as you notice, the kick out from the Lost Mine is not super easy, but that's pretty much whitewater for you. You got to manage it somehow, and I'm trying for the. But I'm not talking to anybody, right? Want me to come down here then?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Come over here and say hi. You guys know what's going on. We can
Who's Popo? Is that me?
Chris back here.
Hey, what's going on? Having a good time here? I mean, I like to.
We were keeping your interest. If you got any questions, we were kind of doing some kind of instructional thing where Chris was watching players.
Yeah, Kevin and especially John hadn't played a lot of Whitewater, so I was going over the rules with them. And if you guys have any questions about this game, or pretty much about anything in general, pinball, whatever, let's go ahead and.
I like this one,
Much better than what?
then vacation. This is achievable and it's like
It's-
focus. It's just lights over.
I don't. I think Vacation is an outstanding challenge. Because, I mean, I like this challenge as well. I might take a crack at it, but Vacation is
This
you.
is like an extended, different color horse. Like it's not just 4 shots; it's like 30, and you can get some bonus in there. You know, cookies. Yo, man.
Hey,
How are you doing? Break time? Are you gonna go to bed? No.
I didn't get up till like.
Yeah, I got up at 2.
it's kind of like us. Yeah.
We stayed up. We went to bed early at 3:30, and then you want to come sit down?
No, I'll just sit here. It's fine.
We got Ben with us from AGDQ donation announcer man.
Yeah, we've been putting out a couple of fires today. Let's put it that way.
You want to switch her, Joe?
With the bad weather.
Oh, it's really bad, huh?
With bad weather, people's flights were being delayed.
Oh, the French guy was coming in right at the time. That was from yesterday. Kevin, no, like, oh, actually, yeah. Because, like,
The guys that ran the Tetris
yeah,
runs
Kevin's a friend of ours.
didn't get here until late.
Yeah, he actually had
All right. So Kevin is on RAF 12 right now.
the first direct flight, and then it must have been delayed. Crazy. I managed to screw up pinball.quick.com
And he's in Bigfoot Hotfoot,
to nowhere.
but that really doesn't help him at all.
Hours to figure it out. Yeah,
Looks like he has Boomerang Ben left
switch it over to the multi-twin.
before he can advance to RAF 14.
Kind of the point here is
And that's a really tough shot.
some people to follow if they like it. And there's no follow button, so it's like
He was trying to backhand the disaster drop there.
It's been stuff going on.
There's a nice shot to disaster drop. He's got seven drops, so he's 2 away from advancing Raft.